Welcome back guys, Pure Chaos here, bringing another Ark Survival Evolved video, solo PvP survival. Now as you guys can see, we have a new base. It's pretty big and an upgrade. Obviously we got our turrets of species X, so it's got a lot going on here. Basically it's been about a week since the cave video in actual time, although I only just posted it. Now there are a couple of reasons for that. The main ones basically being that I had footage recorded in between, but I had some problems with my editing as well as the recordings programs, so basically I had to just bin all of that, which basically sucked. So a week has passed and I managed to get everything working again, and the only footage I could use was the cave stuff, so I just whacked that up there for you guys to see. But basically what happened was, after I finished the cave video, like I said I would, I went and set up a base at about 3080 so that I could get obsidian better. So went and set up that. It was just a little 2x2 and then I used that to form obsidian and metal. Also tamed up an argent and an ankylo. Also had a couple of disasters. I think I tamed up actually 3 argents and 3 ankylos, but you know, Ark just likes to kill off your tames. So that happened and it was a disaster, and I was sick of it eventually, but I didn't plan to build there anyways. I just wanted the place there for the obsidian. So after I'd gathered enough, I pretty much started to gather the metal to move over here. Now our base at the moment is at about 45, 28 or something. It's in the middle of the river and there's this little island here. I planted my base on that. I've done it because I hope that the water around it will reduce people's movement speed while they're swimming, and which will allow my turrets to shoot at them better and get more hits in. Hopefully it will decrease the chance of me being killed by a solo raider. Obviously if someone wants to soak my turrets, they'll soak my turrets. There's nothing I can do about that. So this video is pretty much just an update on what's been going on and what's going to happen. So obviously I finished the base, I set it up, and I've added a few turrets over time. I didn't have this all set up all at once. I think the Indie Forge and half the turrets, as well as this little back bit over here, was all added since I actually built this base and moved to this location. I only had about 4 turrets actually when I originally set this base up for the first time. So if we go inside, like I see, obviously outside we have the Indie Forge now. It's not a super location, but I didn't really have many options on where to put it. I might build around it to enclose it. We'll wait and see. Inside we have our vault, chem bench, fabricator and smithy, so pretty much everything we need. Our little grills over there as well, and our fridge. So we have all the basics. We have the cage with our dung beetle fertilizer for species X. Let's quickly gamma up just to make it a bit more pleasant. Our argent is over there, and we have the Fiomia for obviously the poop, so for our dung beetle. Our generator's in here. It's well protected, or as well as it's going to be, and we have 1 internal turret for now. So we've got a lot planned. Basically it's 2 times right now for the weekend. So what we're going to do, got a lot planned. We're going to tame a dirty Dicarus, then we're going to grab the materials for a grinder. Then we're going to finish the little tamer pen at the back here. Sorry, not tamer pen, the dino storage area. That's what this is going to be. So we're going to craft this up, and then we're going to whack out some more turrets for defenses. I really don't know how many. It all depends on the electronics really. So it all depends on the pearls, because this mountain over there, which I can't see because of the fog or whatever. If you look at the map, you see the mountain there that I'm pointing at. with my character. He's got plenty of metal and plenty of crystal, so I'm not worried about that. We also then are going to use the grinder to level up, because we're only level 82 at the moment, and I need the industrial cooker because we need to make some medical brews. So we need to get that as well, because I have a couple in here which I use the normal cooking pots to make, but they just take forever in the normal cooking pots. It's such a pain in the ass to have to switch the water out all the time. So we want to get that set up. And I think that's pretty much it for this weekend. So what is it? Dirty Dickerous, leveling, grinder, storage area for dinos, and more base defense. So we've got a lot cut out for us, so we're going to see how we do. Now that I've fixed the problem with the recording and editing, there'll be more content obviously, and I'll show you guys how this weekend goes in the videos that I put up. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe.